grill talks about my friend. How are you, my friend? You're happy today? You should be happy. Always fly your mind to the realm of happiness. Always try to fly your mind to the territory of progress. As you do, good things will come to you. But you must work for good things. The theme of this class is Bisia Konde unveils Tinubu's path to presidency amid security challenges in Yoruba land. That is the theme of this class. Are you in class already? Let me know if you are in class. Are you on X? Are you watching on YouTube? Are you watching on LinkedIn? Are you watching on Splash FM page? On Facebook? Let me know if you are in class. So I'm inviting you to class. Happy to be back in class. The class of history, politics, and power. Bisia Konde unveils Tinubu's path to presidency amid security challenges in Yoruba land. That is the theme of this class. Banditry is not just the act of stealing with guns and terror. Banditry is a reflection of deeper emptiness. When a person takes up arms to rob others of peace, it is often because their own peace has been stolen. Are you in class? Tell your children that the radio man is here. Hey, wake up. Wake up, Africa. Poverty, neglect, greed, or a lust for power can drive one to believe that survival depends on the suffering of others. But is this truly survival? Can one thrive while tearing down the fabric of their own community? This is a question for us all. It is a question for the politician. It is a question for the teacher, the journalist, the doctor. It is a question for Nigerians. Look at the point. Poverty, neglect, greed, or a lust for power can drive one to believe that survival depends on the suffering of others. But is this truly survival? Can one thrive while tearing down the fabric of their own community? Human behavior, when left unchecked by empathy, morality, becomes a wildfire. It burns indiscriminately, destroying the innocent and the guilty alike. It is burning in the northwestern part of Nigeria. It is burning in the southeastern part of Nigeria. It is burning in the middle belt, in the northeast. And governors are raising alarm that the bandits are here again, or they've always been around. Banditry, whether by criminals in the forest or leaders in oppositions of trust. Banditry, whether by criminals in the forest or leaders in positions of trust, is a betrayal of the sacred bond that should tie us together as one people. We must ask ourselves, how did we get here? And more importantly, how do we find our way back? That's what I call the politics of devaluation. Politics is behind everything. In politics, we see another form of banditry, a theft of trust and hope. When leaders pursue power for its own sake, treating the people they govern as tools rather than treasures, they devalue society. Political intrigues and backdoor dealings often forget that leadership is not about manipulation, but about service. True leadership seeks to uplift, not to exploit. Like bandits in the bush, power-hungry politicians can loot a nation's future, taking what is meant for the many and keeping it for the few. When this happens, society suffers twice. First, from the theft of resources and trust, and second, from the loss of the values that hold a nation together. And what are those values? Honesty, unity, and a sense of purpose. So let me take this as a window into your mind. If we want to solve these problems, we must look beyond the surface and into the heart of human existence. Every act of banditry or political corruption is rooted in a deeper human flaw, a misplaced hunger. We hunger for power, for wealth, for control, but these things can never satisfy the mind. True fulfillment comes not from taking, but from giving. Imagine a society where every individual, from the poor farmer to the powerful politician, see themselves as part of a greater whole. In such a society, the bandit lays down his weapon because he knows his neighbor will not let him go hungry. The politician abandons deceit because they recognize that true power lies in the trust of the people. This is not utopia. It is the simple truth of how humanity was designed to function through connection, compassion, and shared responsibility. The program is State Affairs on Splash 105.5 FM, the Integrity Station. So today, we bring you two compelling narratives that speak to the heart of our nation's challenges and triumphs. First, we will dive into the growing concerns about banditry in Oyo State. Governor Seyi Makinde had sounded the alarm about the influx of fleeing bandits from the northwest, urging collective vigilance to safeguard our communities. Did you take him seriously? Did you? Okay, listen to the voice of a retired general of the Nigerian army. Are there lessons to take from his concerns?
I was discussing with somebody one day. He was saying, as I come, you are very close to Buhari. Go and meet him. A general is a soldier for life. Ask him that in the military, when foreigners enter your territory carrying arms, what is it you are told in the military? They are described to us as invaders.
Invaders.
And what did the military say we should do with them? We are to hunt them down like rabbits and eliminate them. I said, go and meet Buhari and ask him.
He didn't hunt them down?
Who are the people doing the kidnapping? Who are the people? They refer to them as bandits. Who are the people carrying out the banditry?
Are they in our forest around here?
The entire Yoruba land is occupied by them.
As we are talking now?
As I'm talking to you.
General Togun?
Yes.
State Affairs with Edmondo Bilo is live.
Are we under threat in the southwest?
We are still there. The governor the other said that bandits were about 2 kilometers away from where he had his body. The entire Ibarapa, the entire Okeogun, they are saturated
with
these people.
They are in the forest. They are with guns.
Of course.
What do they want?
They have said it, that Allah has given them the land of Nigeria as their inheritance.
State Affairs with Edmondo Bilo is live.
I couldn't achieve that.
Why? What was the reason? They were not available to be recruited or what?
They are available. Now, I don't want to talk more on this. I said combatant officers of the rank of captain or major to be zonal commanders of Amatekun in various zones.
You didn't achieve that?
I didn't achieve it.
State Affairs.
They are camped in the forest?
They are all over.
You just came from Shaki?
Yeah.
You came, but you still live in Shaki?
I live there.
So why are you still there if they are all over?
They can't come and attack me.
They are not coming out of the forest?
They are coming out and kidnapping people and taking ransom.
Is there anything we can do? Is there anything we can do as a people? What do we do? You are a retired military officer. You've operated within Amotekun. What do we do?
The only thing is that the government, even up to federal level, should look for people who will tell them the truth and they will follow the truth.
What is the truth?
The truth is that there's an invasion.
State Affairs with Edmondo Bilo is live.
That is the voice of Brigadier General Tunde Kunle Togun, retired. Kunle Togun on State Affairs. Are you there? Did you hear him? What is going on? Okay. On this edition, you will also hear from Chief Bisi Akonde, former governor of Osun State, a seasoned political leader. In an exclusive interview, Chief Bisi Akonde shares untold stories of the political intrigues that paved the way for Bola Ahmed Tinubu's rise to the presidency. Baba Bisi Akonde reflects on his role and the broader lessons for leadership and unity in Nigeria. Was Buhari against Tinubu?
He didn't tell me so because I put many questions to him.
You asked Buhari?
Oh yeah, many questions.
What were those questions?
One, he wanted me to see that he was not the one who instigated Osibajo to contest against Tinubu. And he made it clear. He said in his own culture, when his mentor is interested in one position, you don't contest with him. But when Osibajo came, he was surprised and he only wished him well.
Tinubu was Osibajo's mentor.
Oh, that's the way Buhari put it to me.
State Affairs with Edmondo Bilo is live.
And COVID came.
Everything, many things came. NSAR came, many things.
Some people thought NSAS was the end of Tinubu.
NSAR was aimed to be the end of Tinubu.
Did you say that?
Yes.
NSAS
was designed to be the end of Tinubu.
Can you expatiate?
Those who Those behind the NSAR knew that's what they were doing.
Who were those behind it?
What do you call them?
State Affairs with Edmondo Bilo is live.
Tinubu is now the president.
Oh, yes, he is.
You're happy, right?
Oh, very happy. I instigated him. I encouraged him. I worked for it.
You instigated him?
Oh, yes.
You told him go for it?
Oh, yes. They called me. Somebody called me, come, there is trouble. And I was in Lagos. What is the trouble? They say anybody that talks to him about presidency he was quarreling with them. When this one talk about that, anybody that mentioned, he was quarreling with them. And then I met him. And he said, Baba, do you have money? If I had the kind of money that people have to be president, I will rank with Dangote.
Tinubu was saying that?
Yes, to me.
When was this?
Well, sometimes shortly before COVID.
State Affairs with Edmondo Bilo is live.
What can be wrong now?
At that point, you noticed something was going wrong.
Huh?
At that point, you have already noticed something was going wrong.
Oh, no, I noticed some kind of, being uninterested. And I said, what's wrong now? Why are you not? And he asked me what I said, raise money for him. And he said he would.
And he said he would?
Yes. And he called meetings, and assigned responsibilities for people to raise money.
So at that point, Buhari backed Tinubu?
I don't know. He did that anyway.
When the president raised money?
Oh, I don't know whether he raised money, but he called a meeting to which he called me, and he assigned responsibility. Whether he raised money or not, I don't know.
No, you should know now. Did money come in from that committee?
I live in Ila. I live in
Ila.
Yes.
State Affairs with Edmondo Bilo.
The Chief BC Akonde interview on State Affairs. Are you there? It is the class of history, politics, and power. So I tell you to stay tuned for an eye-opening insight, critical analysis, and conversations that matter on State Affairs on Splash 105.5 FM, the Integrity Station. Governor Shea Makinde raised concerns that bandits fleeing military operations in the Northwest are seeking refuge in Oyo State. He assured residents that his administration is committed to locating and eliminating these threats. Reflecting on a personal experience, the governor mentioned that during a recent retreat in Fashola, bandits had camped less than 2 kilometers from his location. Did you hear that? This highlights the seriousness of the situation. Makinde urged traditional rulers and residents to report any suspicious activities promptly, emphasizing that the safety and security of the people are paramount responsibilities of the government. Governor Makinde declared that he would not rest until every part of Oyo State is secure. This situation brings to the fore that the primary duty of a government is to ensure the security and welfare of its citizens. When external threats encroach upon a community, it is imperative for both the government and the people to collaborate in safeguarding their shared well-being. The governor's call to action reflects a commitment to this foundational social contract, emphasizing that collective vigilance and proactive measures are essential in maintaining peace and security. In essence, the safety of a community is a shared responsibility. Why the government provides the framework and resources for security. Citizens play a crucial role by remaining alert and reporting potential threats. This partnership ensures that the collective welfare is preserved, reinforcing the bond between the state and its people. In this interview, Brigadier General Kunle Togun, former chairman of Amotekun Oyo State, sheds light on the bandit invasion of southwest Nigeria, offering expert insight into the rising security challenges and what it takes to protect our communities. Brigadier General Kunle Togun retired on State Affairs.
You, until recently, was the chair of Amotekun in Oyo State, right?
Yeah, for some time.
For some time.